Hey, hi guys, good morning. Myself, Vamsi Krishna, I have 7 years of experience. Okay, so I have 5 years of experience in development and the 2 years of experience in testing. Okay, so I'm here to explain the web technologies like HTML and CSS and Bootstrap. Okay, so in this session, I would like to explain HTML. Okay, so these are the web technologies we have. Okay, so web, what is a web in general words? Like right, you are using the internet a daily, like in since morning to till we'll go to the bed, we'll use the internet, right? Okay, so what is a web? What we can do with the web, and what is the uses of web? Can anyone?
We can design web pages for e-commerce websites.
Okay, only for e-commerce.
No, not at all. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, Etc. like that.
Etc. means
Like e-commerce website, railway,
mm,
so
uh,
many things by
yeah,
using web.
not only e-commerce, you can design a number of websites, and also you can publish the documents, and also you can publish the images, videos, audio files. Okay, you
Yes,
can keep downloading audio files and video files. So you are downloading some movies and songs, you are browsing Spotify app, right? So these all
yes,
comes under this on a web. Okay, so the web was introduced, thank you Vaishnavi. The web was introduced by Tim Berners-Lee in 1989. So he is formerly known as a father of web technologies. Okay, so if you want to visit any website, we need to type www dot something address dot com, right? So the www was introduced by the Tim Berners-Lee. So he is formerly known as the father of HTML. Okay, so he was also introduced this HTML. Okay, now we are using HTML latest version 5. So 5 is the latest version. Before that, they introduced like 1.2.0, 3.01, and 4.01. Okay, and 5. So this is the versions available in HTML. So let me share my screen. Can anyone confirm me? Is it visible?
yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is a Visual Studio Code. So I think you may aware about this Visual Studio Code, right? So this is one of the finest editors. Like this is also called as a project editors. Okay, most of the companies will use this Visual Studio Code. So this is a free open source platform. So where we can write this HTML and we can edit this code in the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so it is easy to download. Once you can go to this like Google and you can type here Visual Studio Code download. So automatically it will be downloaded. Okay, so after downloading this, so you can install this Visual Studio Code. Once you can install, you can get the window like this. Okay, so this is called a Visual Studio Code where we can edit this HTML code. Okay, and coming to here, so this is a notepad plus plus and notepad. So this is used to edit the text here. Okay, so we can edit, and we can also write HTML in notepad plus plus also. Okay, so instead of using this project editors, you can also use this text editor. We can edit the text, okay, in notepad and notepad plus plus. This is the basic editors we have. Okay, now coming to here, so in this session I would like to explain HTML. Okay, so HTML is stands for hypertext markup language. Okay, so HTML stands for hypertext markup language. So hypertext, in the sense, the name, we have some meaning here. Okay, so hypertext, in the sense, it is a specially designed text for web pages. Okay, so hypertext, in the sense, is it is a specially designed text for web pages. So that means, if you want to create any table, you can use a table tag. If you want to create any paragraph, you can use a p tag. If you want to create any heading, we have a h1 tag. So this is a special text. Once we can use this text, we can get an output there with a different type of font sizes, like this. And markup, in the sense, a simplified elements. Okay, simplified elements means you can place a large number of text in between these markup tags. Okay, and language. So language is a simple English language. Okay, so HTML is a language. Okay, now coming to here, we can make the text in angular brackets. Okay, so we can write the text in angular brackets. Is nothing but a tag. Okay, suppose I need to create any paragraph, you can use this like this. So this is called as a p tag, and we can also call as a paragraph tag. Paragraph tag. So here the angular brackets is the right angle brackets. So we can write the text in between. So we can call it as a tag here. Okay, and next thing, so apart from the text, you can use this like list items, tables, forms, images, and any other presentational elements we can use with this HTML. Okay, and it is like it is an easy to understand. Okay, and more flexible. Okay, so we can put a more information throughout an internet using this HTML. Okay, so HTML was designed for the static web pages. Is invented by 1990 by Tim Berners-Lee. Okay, and all these versions was maintained by one organization, is there, W3C organization. This is the organization who maintains the web standards. Okay, like HTML will start from HTML and end HTML. So in between that we will write head section, body section, and content is there, right? The rules. Okay, this is W3C organization who maintains the web standards. W3C, in the sense, World Wide Web Consortium. This is the organization who maintains the web standards. If any version is coming from HTML, that came from this organization. Okay, so the people who are working on W3C organization, they were introduced this versions and also the rules of the web technologies. Okay, and what you can do with this HTML. So you know HTML, right? HTML stands for hypertext markup language. In that, hypertext, in the sense, specially designed text, and you know the markup, we can place a large number of text in between the tags, and language, in the sense, a simple language. And what you can do with this HTML, what you can do with HTML. Okay, so what we can exactly do with this HTML, in the sense, we can publish documents in online. Okay, so we can publish documents online with the text, with images, and list and tables. So we can publish the documents, list, images, tables, text, etc. You can also publish video and audio. Okay, we can access this video files and audio files throughout the internet using this HTML. Okay, and you can also create a forms. Forms is used to collect the user data like email address, name, okay, gender informations, all this user input areas. Okay, and you can also create a offline version of your website. Okay, without internet, we can use it to access those web files. So without internet also we can access this files using this HTML. Okay, and you can also store a less amount of data in the web browser. Okay, we can access those in later. Okay, so these are the things we can do with this HTML. Okay, now coming to here, HTML introduction. So this is also about this HTML history. Okay, we have a version here. So remember this version, HTML1 and HTML2 and HTML 3.02, HTML 4.01, and now HTML5. Okay, so these are the versions available in HTML. Now, so how many tags in HTML? Can anyone tell me how many tags? How many tags available in HTML? తప్పైనా పర్లేదు చెప్పండి, no problem. See, I need
50.
answers. 50.
142.
142. I can see a lot of people here that I think 12 participants. So I need answers to you. What about Dheeraj, Bhavani, Vinay, Roshan,
Don't know, sir.
Rakesh? I don't know. At least tell me the count. Like, so we have some assumptions, right? Like, so HTML
110.
having 110. Okay. Okay.
142.
Okay.
100,
Thank
sir.
you. Yeah. Thank you. So there are two types of tags available in HTML. Only two types will available here. Okay, one is paid tag. Another one is unpaid tag. Okay. So paid tag. So paid tags comes under this. Okay. So the tag which has opening and as well as closing. Okay. So we can write like this. In general, I'll write this. Tag name close. Okay, so tag name close. This is a pair tag, not only p tag. We have a number of tags here, HTML and HTML close, and we have a head section close. Okay, so this is a paid tag. And unpaid tags also called as an empty elements, what we call empty elements. So empty elements in the sense unpaid tags, the tag which is only opening, there is no closing end. Okay, suppose you can take an image tag that does not contain any closing tag. And also we have BR break tag and HR horizontal rule, and also we have an input tag, and we have this link tag. Okay, so these are unpaid tags. Okay, unpaid tags is on only we have opening tags, there is no closing tags for this. Okay, so there are two types of tags available in HTML. One is a paid tag and another one is a unpaid tag. Okay, now coming to here, the basic structure of HTML skeleton, or we can write basic structure. Okay, so what is the basic structure, how we can write the program? Okay, HTML starts with this HTML and close with this HTML. And below that we can write here in a head section, head close, and we'll write here body close. Okay, inside of this one here we will write the title close. Okay, inside of title we will write here name of your document. So we are creating one document here. Okay, for the document name is necessary. Okay, so name we can write here in title. So the title will appear on the top of this bar. Okay, so this is a basic structure of an HTML. So HTML starts from HTML and end with this HTML. Inside we will write this head section and we will write the body section here. So if you want to place any type of content, we can write here in body section. Content goes here. Like if you want to insert any paragraph, any headings, we will write inside of this body. Okay, so the content goes here. So this is a basic structure of an HTML. Let me go to with this Visual Studio. Now I'll show how to create a simple web page. Okay, to create a web page, okay, in HTML we have a file extensions is there. Not only this HTML, you can take any of the languages we have. Let's suppose you can take the Java, we need to save this file. Okay, if you take a PHP, you can save. If you take a CSS, you can save. So similarly in HTML there are two file extensions available here. So one is .htm and another one is .html. Okay, so these two file extensions is available in HTML. Either you can save the file with .html and .htm. Okay, .html is the latest version. So once you can use this one, this is the latest and this is a old version, but both versions are working fine. Okay, you can save the file either with .htm and HTML. It is always good practice to use this .html. Okay, so these two file extensions we are available here. We can save the file with .html and .htm. Let me go to this Visual Studio. Okay, I'll just write here a simple program. Okay, so let me create a file here. If you want to create a file in Visual Studio, go to this file. Okay, you can click on this new text file, Control N. Okay, so I'll create a new file here. Now we can save the file with. Okay, so we'll choose here. Just this is the first program, right? So like first dot HTML. Okay, so you can also choose here. If you go to this drop down, so here all you can choose is HTML. Okay, now I'm just saving this here, first HTML code. Okay, I can save this file here. Now the file is saved as a first HTML code. Okay, you can use one option here. Go to this file. So here we have an auto save option is here. Okay, so you can save this one. You can click this one. Okay, once you can click this one, automatically this will be saved here. Okay, now I'll show the shortcut here. Use this shift and exclamatory mark and you can type here some enter. Okay, so there you get this HTML code. Otherwise you can use one more shortcut. You can use this HTML5. Okay, we'll get this HTML code here, and forget about this one, meta tags. Okay, I'll just remove this one here. So this is a basic structure of an HTML. So here if you observe this one, so I write only the HTML and end with this HTML. So whereas in Visual Studio Code, so we can got this doc type HTML. Okay, so doc type HTML is not a HTML tag. First remember one thing, it is not a HTML tag. Okay, so it tells the browser which version you are using. Tells the browser which version you are using. So I am using the 5 version. The browser can understand I'm using HTML latest version here. And also the user can use the different browsers. Okay, we can't restrict the user to use only the Chrome, right? Okay, somebody using the Chrome, somebody using Firefox, somebody using this Internet Explorer, somebody using this Microsoft Edge. Okay, somebody is using iPhones, and iPhones we have a Safari browser. Okay, like this. So different can use the different types of browsers. Okay, so all the browsers can understand it is an HTML file. So that's the reason we will write this doc type HTML. Got it, Adhavanda?
Yes, sir.
Am I going fast, or is it okay for you?
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
I need answers from everybody.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Doc type in the sense. So HTML is a DTD language. DTD in the sense a document type declaration. Okay, so it is a DTD language, document type declaration. We are writing the document. The browser can understand it is a document file, and which version of document. It is the latest HTML5 version. So that's the reason we will write a doc type HTML. Okay, next coming to here, HTML lang attribute. Okay, in HTML we'll use the lang and en. Can anyone tell me what is the color spelling in India?
COLOUR.
COLOUR. So what is the color spelling in USA, right? COLOR.
COLOR. Yes.
So basically by default, this software will support American English only. Okay, so this software is designed to support an American English. So that's the reason it will support, it is an English language. It is saying that. So we will write here language EN. Okay, in this EN we have a different types of languages available here. Like you can write Telugu, you can write Hindi, you can write Tamil. Okay, you can write Japanese, you can write Greeks. Different types of languages we can write here. So each and every language it will be supported. Let me show an example here. Let me go to this browser. Just type here Google. Okay, so go to this Google here. In below we have the different types of languages available here. Okay, so here, I'm just clicking on this Telugu. Okay, now so the automatically it will change to the Telugu, right? So let me view this website. If you want to view this web browser, okay, you can use this Control U. Okay, if you want to view the source code, see, have you observed this one here? The language TE. So Telugu stands for T. And let me make it to Hindi here. Okay, now go to this, just reload this page. HI. Similarly, you can choose this English. Go there, just reload this page. ENIN, that means Indian English. Okay, you can choose this Tamil. So TA. So like this, we can change the different types of languages. Okay, in the Google using this lang attribute. So next thing is meta set UTF-8. Okay, so UTF in the sense Unicode transformation format. Okay, so we have 8 bits is there, 16 bits is there, 32 bits is there, and 64 bits is there. So why we use 8 bits in the sense this is universal format, 1 byte equal to 8 bits, right? So here UTF on the sense Unicode characters. That means we have a characters, right? A B C D E F G H up to Z. Okay, each and every characters has a different types of ASCII values. Okay, so the UTF, especially UTF-8 in the sense, we are writing the universal format. So it will support each and every characters. Okay, you can place the Japanese characters, it will be supported. If you place this Greek characters, it will be supported. Okay, so the reason we will write here UTF-8 format. Okay, so got it.
Yes.
So what about meta tag? Okay, meta tag is metadata. Okay, so it gives the extra information. Okay, so later we will discuss about this meta tag. Meta tag especially used in SEO, search engine optimization. Okay, we will discuss on later sessions. Okay, so meta cats at UTF-8 you can mention because of each and every character should be support this HTML. Okay, now coming to his title, just write here first program. How do you run this HTML program? So basically we created this HTML program, right? How we can run this one? So for run this one, here we have extensions, is there, right? Go to this, just you can type here open in browser. Okay, so open in browser you need to install this one, and open in default browser also we need to install this one. Okay, so once we can install this here, so you can right click on this one, so there you can find this open in default browser and open in other browsers. Just click on this one here, so it is asking for the browsers which is available in your PC. Okay, so I'll always choose this Google Chrome. Now the web page is created. Okay, this is a web page. Now you can choose you can see here the title. Okay, so this is the first program. Okay, this is the first HTML page here. So we created a basic HTML page. Now go to this here. Now coming to here, HTML elements. Okay, so element is nothing but the text enclosed in between the angle brackets is nothing but an element. Okay, suppose you can take an P, so P is an element. Suppose you can take an HTML is an element. Okay, a text enclosed between angle brackets is nothing but an element. So assume that, so we have a lot of elements available in HTML. Suppose we can take here, this is an element, head section is an element, meta tag is an element, title is an element. Okay, body is an element, like this. Okay, so that is a HTML elements here. And next we have HTML editors. Okay, there are two types of editors available in HTML. One is text editors and one is IDs. Okay, ID is integrated development environment. Okay, for IDs we have available, so in text editors only we have Notepad. So this is a Notepad++, Notepad++. Okay, the same program also we need to type in Notepad also. You can save this one. Okay, we can keep like this. We can save this file as the second.html. Okay, so you can also write here like this. Okay, so the main disadvantage is you need to it is take a lot of time here. Okay, so we need to write your own code, like we need to write each and every tag, each and closing tag, and also we can save the file. A lot of time taking. Okay, so the reason we are using these IDs also called as project editors. Okay, so we can edit the projects using this IDs. So here IDs we have Visual Studio Code, okay, brackets, Atom, and Sublime Text. Okay, and also we have a WebStorm is here. So WebStorm is a paid version. You need to